Hello, Internet world. Leslie speaking with a Constitution in my hand. I've had this for more years than many of you have been alive. It may look a little bit tattered, but it's been of great use over the years. I've passed many a copy of this small document that's done so much for many people. We've broken the yoke of tyranny. Who ever thought that such a small document might change the course of not only mankind but the world? To break rulers, we now face them again, and it's up to us to retake the purpose behind those enlightened founding fathers who risked their lives to put their names against a tyrant, King George III. The United States was soon born, and its foundation set in 1791 with the formation of the Bill of Rights, when enough states endorsed that document to make the rules of the land that we abide by today natural laws that were set in writing, along with checks and balances that were not put together frivolously, nor was the wording behind it, because words matter. And public schools are no longer teaching the nuances of the Constitution. It's our responsibility as good citizens and parents to take hold of those institutions, or else dire tyranny and rule over our own castles, being secure in our papers, homes, persons, and effects are jeopardized because there are scores of exceptions, which is a right to be secure, but it's been made into privileges. That is a dangerous transition that we all must be on guard for, and to know the differences between a right, which is either chosen to use or not, that cannot be taken away or transferred to another person. Words matter, and the founding fathers chose them carefully, as any properly written legal document should be. Even though a contract is only as good as those behind it, it still must have some type of written foundation for a court to be able to judge. So please, protect those rights that were fought so hard, beginning with the Declaration of Independence. Was the promise, the Constitution was the fulfillment. It was written in pen. It could have been written on toilet paper, but it would still have as much meaning and purpose and strength behind it as it does and should today, if only people would read it, understand it, peruse it, not rush through it. Have a dictionary by your side. It's not a long read. It's not even rocket science. It's up to us to take back what was given to us here, even though the founding fathers weren't perfect. People out there who try to set precedents for the opines of people who lived hundreds of years ago by today's social standards. That's not being reasonable. It's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's not being conservative, which means to conserve. It means it's okay to make changes, but do it slowly. So in the event something goes awry with those dramatic changes, instead of making incremental progress towards equality under the law for all, where the American dream can still be had, even for our children. Is it true that the last generation was the height of that American dream? I pray not, and I'm not a religious person, but I'll join my prayers with anyone who is, because that foundation that we build for an environment for all people of all hues and economic backgrounds to pursue that happiness is the most important thing that a human being can aspire, bettering for yourself and thereby for others. End stream.